6 calls, 2 weeks, and still no retainer? Sound familiar? I closed that exact deal in 2 days with one async memo. Here's how. Welcome to Nomad High Income Skills. I'm Aria Reyes. Today, you'll learn exactly how to run an AI-powered prospect simulation that turns outreach into an investment-ready memo, a negotiation script, and a short async close sequence that wins 5K plus monthly retainers without adding extra meetings. Quick promise, by the end of this episode, you'll be able to run a 30-minute simulation, output a 1-page ROI memo, and send a 3-message sequence designed to convert skeptical buyers. No fluff, no extra calls. Here's the core idea in plain language. Simulate the buyer. Not guess at them, but run a role play where the AI becomes the VP, the procurement lead, even the skeptical product manager. That reveals the real objections and the ROI levers you need to address before you hit send. Why it works. People buy numbers, not promises. If you lead with a conservative, traceable ROI and neutralize the top 3 procurement concerns up front, your prospect sees you as an investment, not another vendor who wants billable hours. First, a quick map of the outputs you'll build, a buyer persona simulation, a 1-page investment memo that leads with ROI, and a 3-message async close sequence that keeps friction low. Let's walk it through step by step. Short beats, practical prompts, copyable language. First, build the buyer persona and risk profile. Do not skip this. Pull the job title, top KPIs, budget timing, and any recent company news. 2 minutes of LinkedIn, a quick Google headline, maybe 1 blog post. That's your evidence base. Then feed those facts into your simulation prompt so the AI actually speaks like the buyer. Don't ask for generic objections. Ask for specific budget objections tied to timing and metrics. Here's a starter prompt you can copy. You are a VP of marketing at a Series B SaaS company with 120 employees. Priorities: increase trial to paid conversion by 20% in 90 days, maintain CAC, and hit ARR targets. Budget cycle ends in 45 days. What are your top objections to hiring an external growth marketer on a $6,000 per month retainer? List the top 5 objections and the metrics you'd require to justify that spend. Run it, refine until the answers match what you see publicly. From that output, you'll translate objections into measurable risks. Examples like delay to activation, estimated 30-45 days. Required KPI, MQL to SQL improvement by 15%. Pipeline lift of X dollars in 90 days. Numbers, not feelings. Buyers nod at numbers. Next, the investment memo. Keep it 1 page for executives, 2 max if you must. Lead with the headline math, expected incremental monthly revenue, break even, and a tight 90-day timeline. Think headline ROI, 2-line timeline, then 1 bullet per mitigation tied to the top objections. Visuals help. 1 tiny table or an ROI callout beats paragraphs. Lead with the payoff and then show how you protect it. Quick math you can use. Estimate current monthly revenue from the channel, pick a conservative percentage lift for 90 days, then annualize. Example, current MRR from trials is $80,000. A conservative 10% lift equals $8,000 monthly, or $96,000 annualized. If your retainer is $6,000 per month, payback is about 1.5 months. Put that at the top. People lean in when the numbers look like that. Now, the closing sequence. Short, low friction, and objection-proof. Answer the top 3 objections in the memo and in your first message. Make your messages tiny. Executive headline, 1-line objection answer, and a final 2-choice call to action. Keep each message under 80 words. Example cadence. Message 1. A 1-paragraph memo offer with the ROI headline and 2 start dates. Message 2. A short follow-up that tackles the biggest objection with a 2-line case snippet. Message 3. A final nudge that asks them to pick a start date and confirms next steps. Simple choices reduce back and forth. Curious. Real Nomad example. Sam, a freelance growth marketer in Lisbon, used this exact flow and closed a $6,000 monthly retainer in 2 days. He spent 30 minutes on the persona, ran the simulation, produced a one-page memo with the ROI headline, and sent a single-paragraph outreach that offered 2 start dates. Procurement asked one specific question. Sam answered in 1 sentence. Contract signed 2 days later. No extra calls. Here's the exact outreach Sam used. Copy this and adapt. Hi, name. I ran a quick model for company. Conservatively, I can lift trial to paid conversion by 10% in 90 days, which equals roughly 96,000 ARR. I can start either March 15th or April 1st, and onboarding is a 1-day sync plus a 7-day plan. Interested in a short memo with the numbers? Numbers first, 2 choices. It frames you as an investment. Scaling without burning out, this is where most nomads trip up. Create templates for persona prompts, a memo where you swap the numbers, and canned replies for the top 5 objections. Batch simulations and outreach windows so you protect creative energy. When volume grows, hire a fractional AE or operations VA to triage fits. Keep strategy for yourself. Make delivery async by default. Replace long calls with a 5-minute loom or a 1-page walkthrough in the memo. Limit live time to approvals and milestones. That keeps your weeks travel-friendly and your energy intact. 2 important risk checks. Don't over-rely on AI. Validate the persona quickly with 2 minutes of manual research or a 1-question discovery message. And translate technical claims into business outcomes. Lead with the ROI and an executive one-liner. Immediate action step. Do this now. Pick one high-value prospect, open your AI tool, and paste this starter prompt. Act as the decision maker described by their LinkedIn bio. List top 5 budget objections, required KPIs to approve a $6,000 monthly retainer, and likely procurement timing. Include suggested language that would reassure finance. Have 3 numbers ready. Current monthly revenue from the channel, a conservative 90-day lift percentage you can credibly deliver, and the retainer you want. Draft the 1-paragraph outreach using 2 start dates and send within 24 hours. Before we wrap, remember this. Your skills are your freedom currency. Use selective effort to build evidence-based proposals, not extra meetings. The simulation is leverage. It helps you speak the buyer's language, reduce friction, and close higher-value retainers without burning out. If you want everything ready-made, the persona prompt pack, the editable 1-page investment memo, and the 3-message async close sequence, enroll in the AI Prospect Simulation Kit. It includes copy-paste prompts, editable memos, and a sample cadence, so you can run your first simulation in 30 minutes. Link is in the show notes and on the episode page. That's your high-income blueprint for today. Take one action this week. Run that 30-minute simulation, and you'll see how quickly clarity converts into higher offers. Charge what you're worth and build income that supports your lifestyle, not destroys your health. Your skills are your freedom currency. I'm Aria Reyes. See you tomorrow with another tactical play.